Weezo! What you doing, Weezo? Sit. Sit. What is up, and welcome back to the YouTube channel, everybody. We are back here at our local track, Thunder Valley Dragway, and it is 100 degrees today. The humidity is like 1000%. Everything's wet, condensation's everywhere, and we did a bunch of things to the truck. So if you guys watched this old video, you know that we retorqued all the heads, we did a bar change, new spark plugs. We did just a bunch of things to the truck. We're out here, we're gonna give it a try. Our main goal is to make sure this thing don't overheat. So if this thing don't overheat, tonight is a win. But if we make it down the track, that's a bonus. So the main thing is to do is make sure this thing don't overheat in an 8 mile pass, and the bonus would be making a pass. So I have probably like a 570 tune-up in it on a better track. I don't know how the track is right now. Sounds like a lot of cars are doing good, not blowing tires off, but hard to say. So we're gonna get ready to go up and make a pass here. Mason and Kat and Brooke and London are eating real quick. Stuart and I are back here making sure the truck is ready to go. We're gonna go up, check the track out real fast, and then we will be making a pass. But before we make those passes, guys, make sure you go over to MrEasyS10.com. Go grab your t-shirt, go grab you some stickers. Everything you do helps me out do what we're doing. So I appreciate that. Make sure you guys, if you guys know anything about the ice cream cruise that's coming up in the end of September, we will be there. We have a booth. Come say hi, buy some merch, we'll be there. But yeah, next clips you see us, hopefully we're doing burnouts and making a pass. So keep your fingers crossed. Hopefully tonight goes good. And yeah, we're ready to finally make some passes in this thing. Like, this thing's been kicking our butt. We're ready to go, and we're gonna come out swinging, and hopefully it's all good. Good news is, the truck don't overheat. We come back and the truck was only 175 degrees. Yeah, I didn't make it 60 feet, but it is what it is. So we did some shock settings. We're just trying things. I don't think they're gonna work, but yeah, we did some shock settings. I lengthened the timing retard all the way out to like 2.4 seconds. So yeah. Other than that, the tunes stay the same, besides the timing retard, so, and shock settings. So we're gonna let this thing cool down for a couple minutes, and we're gonna go out and hopefully, I'm not promising anything, but we're gonna try not sucking. I'm really good at sucking this year. So if there's only one thing I'm good at this year, it's sucking for sure. One of these days we'll figure this thing out, but yeah, of course I made that brand new fancy weight bar, as you guys seen in the previous video, and I left all my weight at home. So that does us no good if we don't have no weight to add to the truck. because it's at home. But it's a wind night, truck didn't overheat, so we're gonna get this thing cooled down and we're gonna go out for another pass. We ended up doing a 137 60 foot. 60 footed a little bit better. It did do a wheelie, so we're trying to slow that down just a tad bit, but we are changing some of the shock stuff as well. We're leaving the tune-up the same, and the boys are gonna actually line me up in the groove because I got out of the groove and I had to get out of it. But yeah, we did some shock settings to slow the front end down a little bit. It hooked. So, and that was, I don't know, maybe my biggest wheelie, I don't know. I've done it one probably real similar to that, maybe just a little bit more, but yeah. 130 60 foot. The pass after that was botched because I just let off of it because I was out of the groove. And yeah, so we're cooling the truck down. I think we're gonna get one more pass into it. The air did start to cool off, but now it's still hot and the wind started to not blow anymore, so it's just hot as heck. As you can see, I'm just sweating like a hog out here, but yeah, we're gonna go and make another lick, and hopefully we can make a pass out of this one. So I'm gonna try to stay in it as much as I can, but you know, it only goes if it goes. So hopefully it goes better than the last two passes, but at least we got to the 60 foot the last pass, so that's a plus. Truck's not overheating, everything looks fine in the data log, so we just gotta make a lick now.
That was a pass. Nice.
Look at that. We finally made it down to the track. Been a couple track sessions since we made it down to the track. So what we ended up doing, like I said before, previous videos, our Friday night test and tune that we get monthly, they don't prep it very well. And the reason on that, I'm not saying it's like a track issue. The reasoning they don't prep it well, because they get all these farm boys and their diesel trucks and, you know, dang near farm equipment that come down the track. So they don't waste money in prepping the track for stuff like that. A lot of street car tire stuff. So when you prep stuff, it just rips all that prep out of the track. So they don't really prep it. They do very little, but not like waste money little. And I guess there was a car before I went up and did my first pass that would leaked coolant on the far lane. And I tell you what, I've never stepped on a track or anything in my life that's been that frickin' slippery. It was insane. Like, I about fell on the ground. It was so slippery. I've never felt antifreeze on a track like that. It was insane. But I went in the left lane and the truck just didn't hold. And then we come back. Mason got a wild hair up his butt. Asked Chat GPT or whatever you frickin' say it is to suspension tune the truck. Kind of let Mason do it how he wanted it to, but kind of regulated it a little bit. And it ended up doing a wheelie. We did a 137 60 foot, but it lost it after the wheelie because I kind of drove it out of the groove. Kind of on me, kind of my bad. I kind of launched out of the groove as well. So the wheelie kind of surprised me. I probably only wheelied like that once or twice before. And then we come back and did a couple shock changes and pretty much left the tune-up the same from the first pass to the second to the third pass. And hey, we didn't really do a wheelie and we went down the track. So it wasn't mile an hour in how it should. Had a little bit of wheel speed there at the beginning. It did a 580 at 122. But hey, we went down the track and I didn't have to let off. So that was a win all in itself. We did 3 passes tonight, no overheating. That thing didn't even think about getting hot. I think the hottest that thing got was like 185 degrees tonight. And it's crazy to think it only got 185 because it's like 1,000 degrees outside with 500% humidity. So it's insane out here. The camera lens literally outside is just fogging up. It's so dewy out and I'm sweating like a pig. I'm gonna have to freaking peel this shirt off my back because I'm fat and I sweat a lot. But yeah, so tonight wasn't a complete bust. We went down to the track. We did 1 full pass. The truck didn't overheat. And like I said at the beginning of the video, if the truck don't overheat, the night's a win. So we got data. We learned some things. We haven't really loosened the front suspension up since I revalved them last summer because we were coming up too fast. So like I put like a radial valve in it from Viking and we set them and we pretty much just run it full tight all the time. Well, we're starting to figure out, hey, you got to change the front shocks too. You can't just change the back. And hey, when you change the front, it wants to wheelie and go down a shit surface. So we learned something today. So we're getting there. We got a tune up now to run 580s at a 580 race that's coming up here pretty soon. And yeah, so another night at the track. Like I said, it wasn't a bad night. It was a win. We got to make some passes, have some friends fun with friends, and yeah, it was a good time. So appreciate you guys for watching. Don't forget to go to MrEasyS10.com. Go grab you some merch. Like I said, it helps me out. Put new stuff on the S10. Help me fix London's Corvette. And maybe even bet your money and win money off of it. So yeah, I appreciate everything you guys do. And until next time, make sure you guys are watching the YouTube video because we have banger videos in the works that are coming out. Drama-filled, action-packed filled. People getting mad, crying. It's just the content we have that needs to be edited is insane. So until next time, guys, make sure you have a good day and make sure you tell your family you love them because you never know what happens, and we'll catch you on the next video. Say bye. Bye, people. Oh, it's only moved. Hunting dogs. Oh, what's over there?